One of my favorite books as a kid was called When Continents Collide. That idea of colossal force and power just smashing together. Tyler Daniels, that's what I'm looking at right now. The blue chip athlete Dean Brady, the commander of the Red Nation, Jack J Bonza, in a Riot City wrestling ring here at Long Live the King. What a dream match.
Look, both big, strong athletes, both ready to get this on. So it literally is the old red versus blue.
It really is. It really is. Again, appropriate for AVCON weekend.
Absolutely. And away we go, Sean. As you said, two big guys. Two guys looking to make a mark. Dean Brady obviously wants to get back on track and prove he is the stalwart here in Riot City. Jack Bonza making his return, as he said.
Looking to annex new territory for the Red Nation.
Absolutely. Absolutely wants to make his mark also.
Bonza is on the lips of every wrestling company in the world right now. Recently wrestled for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Recently wrestled for World Series Wrestling as well. Took on Jeff Cobb.
Impressive stuff that. Didn't look like, speaking of impressive, that Dean Brady was overly impressed by that chop blow. No. Doesn't look like he's going to take a backward step or be intimidated at all.
Not at all. Now don't let Bonza's size fool you. This man is a master of technique. The Nations, for those of you who don't know, one of the dominant factions in East Coast wrestling. There's also the Grinning Dragon, the Rapscallion, Mick Moretti.
Absolutely.
There's the Destroyer, Jess Troy. There's a whole nation of nations. Oh, look at that. Brady not backing down. Wow. Bonza there, just too clever. There's that wily veteran instinct.
Well, that's what he does have over Brady. Doesn't necessarily have the size or the strength, has the experience though.
That's right. And you know, Bonza isn't afraid to fight his own. Some of his greatest matches have been against his brother-in-arms, Moretti. He will not back down from a fight from anyone. Brady is really going to have to bring it to get this victory tonight. Oh my God. Oh! Asked and answered. It's like chopping redwoods down.
Absolutely. Sean, you talked about Jack Bonza not shying away from fight and happy to fight his brother-in-arms in Mick Moretti.
Holy crap, look at that!
Interesting. Dean Brady set up but was overpowered. You talk about brother-in-arms and never shying away. We saw two brothers absolutely just deconstruct in front of our eyes a little bit earlier tonight.
That's right. The Jet Armstrong birthday bash turned into a bash.
Absolutely. Nick taking exception to
everything.
What he calls Jet's fault for his string of losing his title, his tag title, his chick, and not even having a match tonight. So he blames Jet for all of that.
Saying that since Jet came back 1 year ago to Riot City Wrestling, everything's been downhill for him. I don't really think that's fair. Pretty sure Nick Armstrong brought an awful lot of that, if not all of it, on himself.
Well, all I can say is that has not been concluded. We will see that unfold, I'm sure. Two brothers, and we know what happens when brothers go to war. We've seen...
Absolutely. Bonza very wisely aiming for the upper shoulders and back of Dean Brady, knowing, I mean, that arm, it's almost got a target on it still.
It has, and that would have been the thing. Jack Bonza would have come into this match. He may have scouted out some Dean Brady matches and seen him and looked to see what the...
Well, this is the general, the commander of the Red Nation. He would have reconnaissance, he would have spies, he's probably got a drone.
Yep, thank you for that, Sean. That's wonderful repartee. What I was going to say is he may have done all that. However, he comes here tonight, and the first thing he does when he comes in the ring, he sees a target. He sees a weak spot in that shoulder. You don't wear a brace like that for no reason. That's immediately, for someone like Jack Bonza, a target that he's going to look at all night long. How can he injure that more? How can he use that to his advantage? Nonetheless,
Brady blocking each big suplex attempt. Whoa! Firing back.
Big almost roundhouse uppercuts almost.
This is a true match of the behemoths. Wow. Bonza just didn't even look at him. That sneer of derision. You almost get the impression Bonza thinks this is beneath him.
Almost, yeah. Well, it's interesting. You just saw that big back elbow there by Bonza, and it dropped Dean Brady. I've heard it said about some people similar sort of size, and Bonza reminds me of one of those kind of guys where You run into them, and it feels like they've run into you.
Look at this unique submission here. Holy crap. The power.
No, the pressure on that shoulder, Sean. That's what you're not seeing here. That is focusing all on that, and he is twisting that arm back behind that.
Driving his knee in as well.
Absolutely working that shoulder. Doing absolutely everything he should be doing here.
Brady needs to get to that rope. He needs that rope break. It's the only way he's going to break this hold, and he gets it. Bonza taking full advantage of that 5 count. And then the kick, added insult
Almost
to
just disgust in that kick, wasn't it?
Well, look, nobody ever accused Jack Bonza of being a nice person. One doesn't get to be the commander of the Red Nation by being polite. Case in point.
He does have a point. She should shut her mouth.
Brady ducks under. Big spear! That's the opening he needed, but Tyler Daniels, has he done more damage to that shoulder?
He possibly has. I tell you what, though, that is the first time I've seen Jack Bonza actually favour a body part after something. He went straight after that arm tucked right into those ribs, and he was protecting that. Two big back elbows now. A whip off the ropes here by Dean Brady.
Lifts him up, sends him for the right spine buster.
Big spine buster. 1, 2, oh!
Straight into the cover, but not enough. Senior referee Michael Kent officiating after Skinny Ref took that super kick earlier from Matt Hayter. It has been a night of absolute chaos here at Long Live the King.
And we've still got 2 big championship matches to go, Sean.
That's right, the championship and the tag team championships.
Indeed.
Brady gets him up, tries to get him over, not enough. You got to wonder whether that's no. Holy! Got him that time.
Didn't get the German, but did get the overhead belly to belly, Sean. But only
So close.
2 again.
So close. Bonza now favouring his back as well as his ribs. Looks like Brady's hit upon a strategy, aimed for that midsection. It's got to be like hitting pig iron, a man the size of Jack Bonza.
Absolutely.
Brady goes up. We've
Brady
seen him do this more lately. Oh no! Oh my God! Dean Brady taking a nasty fall there.
There is a hush on this crowd.
Can't tell whether he quite lost his balance or...
Senior referee Michael Kent looked very concerned here.
Starting the count.
He is starting the count, so he possibly is okay.
Barricades sent askew by Brady. RCW staff trying to get some measure of composure again.
Absolutely.
Brady gets in just enough to break the... No, still hasn't broken the count.
Somehow manages to crawl back in.
Big round of applause there from the residents for Dean Brady. Oh no.
Not from Jack Bonza, however.
Bonza doesn't care at all. He wants the victory. Sends him again. Twice now into that shoulder.
That already previously injured shoulder, that can be doing nothing but tearing it away more, damaging it even. Possibly, there is very likely a big separation in that AC joint of that shoulder right now.
I'm not completely sure Brady's even conscious. I can't see his eyes. Whether he's just running on autopilot. Bonza now enjoying himself, enjoying the torture. Oh my God! That was some unique offense there.
Absolutely. Second rope drop down with a knee straight into that shoulder joint again. You see Brady just shaking his hand, trying to get some feeling back in there, trying to get the nerves working, trying to get the blood flow back in that, some feeling.
And as I said, that's what's so dangerous about Bonza. He doesn't just have the power, he just doesn't just have the meanness, he has the technique to put them all together.
Absolutely, he does.
Brady, clever with the roll-up. Just the 2. Bonza straight back to attack. Double palm strike, winds up. Brady ducks under, goes for the spear again. No, Bonza caught him. Holy, no. Brady got the German. Big release German there. Sets him up again, sends him for the ride.
Second German suplex in the sequence, Sean. They are definitely big equalisers.
You know he wants 3.
He certainly does.
Going back again.
Bonza's reaching for that rope, trying to stop.
Deadlift, Jack Bonza! That was 109 kilos!
Only 2.
Deadlift of 109 kilos into a bridge and still not enough for the pin.
Unbelievable.
Both men have given so much. Brady with that spill to the outside as well. He's got to be hurting. He's still on his feet. Bonza locks in.
Refusing to go.
And again. Big uppercut. Creates a bit of separation from that rope there. Might be enough for Brady to get him out of the corner now.
And try again.
With the reversal.
Vault up and over.
Brady, what's he doing? Deadlift! Not enough. Bonza wisely rolls back onto the inside. Sets him up. Spear out of the ring! And again, that injured shoulder onto the apron. Where does Bonza get his energy from? It's like he's drawing off some kind of power battery or something.
Absolutely.
And again, look at this. He's grapevined the shoulder, now into a single leg crab.
Absolutely.
What a modification. Refusing to tap out though is Dean Brady. Crowd willing him to get back into this match. Brady making his way to the ropes. He's got it.
Bonza almost looked like it was a bit of desperation there. He was cinching that in for all he was worth. He was squeezing and squeezing, and when Brady got to that ropes, it was almost a case of, for God's sake, just give up. Forearm smash by Bonza now. And a return from Dean Brady.
Gutting it out.
Another from Jack Bonza. Another return from Dean Brady. And a running forearm this time from Bonza. An uppercut from Dean Brady.
Neither man
and a second.
Wanting to give an inch, but finally knocking each other back. Brady too quick.
Foot.
He got him! Almost sent him out of the ring with that one.
That spinning back suplex of his. The straps are down, Sean. He means business.
Is it going to be enough? Has he got enough left in the tank? Can't quite do it. Bonza again with that arm.
And he whipped him straight down onto that shoulder. Huge lariat there off the ropes.
I have a bad feeling Bonza has him right where he wants him.
Oh, this isn't what I think it is.
Oh my God!
It's like a screwdriver. That's got to be it, and it is.
That is a massive victory for the nations, Tyler Daniels. They have planted their flag in the soil of RCW.
Absolutely. Started the invasion south, you could say.
And where Bonza goes, you know that the rest of the nations follow.
Absolutely, they do.
This is very, very concerning.
I'll tell you what is very, very concerning, Sean, is the state and the condition of Dean Brady's shoulder. He has repeatedly, for the last 3 or 4 shows, had that damaged over and over, and he continues to come back show after show. I don't know if he's given that any time to rehab properly. He could be doing permanent, serious damage to the shoulder. This is a young man. If he was smart, he'd take some time off, Sean, because, goodness me, he could do some real damage.